Hey watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers. And today I have for us the Seiko SSK009. This is the Seiko Presage GMT model. Again, another relatively new model. We're just getting in stock. I measured this diagonally across the case from above the crown at 40.7, so not quite 40, not quite 41, 40.7 millimeters. And then across the, I'm going to call this, it appears to be an aluminum, very thin, 24-hour bezel here. And that is fixed. This does not rotate. I measured that at 40.3. You can see it does just sit above the case a little bit. And then the crystal I measured 34.9, so just about 35 millimeters from 3 to 9 across the Hardlex crystal. We do not have a sapphire crystal. We have a boxed Hardlex crystal on this model. 13.2 millimeters thick. We do have the drilled lug holes here. 47 millimeters lug tip to lug tip, and happy to report we do have female end links, so that is a true lug to lug, wears well on wrist. 20 millimeter lug width, tapers to 18 at this last link on a 3-link kind of oyster style bracelet, all brushed. We have a very small short clasp on the Presage, which I think wears very comfortably compared to some of the divers. And that clasp comes back out to 20 millimeters to match that lug width. So again, 20 at the lug, 18 at the last link, and then back out to 20 on a very relatively small clasp. Dual push button deployant. Underneath there, we have an exhibition case back housing the Seiko 4R34 GMT movement, 41 hours of power reserve. I should also mention on the bracelet here, we have a pin and collar system. No on-the-fly micro adjustability. However, you have 2 anchoring points here on the clasp, so you have some adjustability here with your spring bar tool or whatever you may use to adjust that. Signed, non-screw down crown. We're gonna have 50 meters of water resistance. And this stainless steel case and bracelet weighed in at 134.3 grams. Retail on this Seiko Presage is $625. The date window at 3 o'clock, nicely framed. I think the watch overall just wears quite well. Again, 6 3/4 inch wrist is what I have here. And I think it wears well. It's lighter than the divers for sure. That's the first thing I noticed when I was reviewing some of the new GMT divers and I had this out side by side, is it's lighter in hand for sure. So it's just a much easier wear, I think, if you want something a little bit lighter, a little bit slimmer profile. It still kind of has that 60s look for you. Overall, again, I think Seiko did a nice job on these. Let me hit the lights for you real quick. Again, lume on the hand for the hour, minute hand, as well as you see you have a dot there on your indices. On the opposite side, which I actually quite like. This is the first time I turned the lights off. I did not look at that or notice that. A lot of times you'll see the lume on the outside part of the hour marker, but on the inside there, I think it looks great. So well done, Seiko, for changing that up a little bit. So let me know what you guys think of this new Presage GMT. Again, I think it's... I don't know that it's going to be wildly popular for Seiko, but I think for the right person looking for a GMT that's not a dive watch, I think this is a great alternative. You know, slightly less price point than the divers, and I think aesthetically looks good as well, and is an easy wear. So, thanks for viewing. If there's anything I can do for you, shoot me an email, brad@brentlmiller.com, and we'll see you in the next video.